KIC Top 8 Playoffs. Ito na, konting background bago tayo magsimula. KIC ay ang pinakamalaking HOK Global Tournament at dito siya ginanap sa Pilipinas, kaya napaka-importante talaga na meron tayong representative dito kasi last EWC na ginanap sa Dubai, lahat ng Pinoy teams natin nalaglag at walang umabot sa top 8. Ngayon, good news, may dalawang Pinoy team ang nakapasok sa top 8, which is Boom and Black. Dalawa lang nalaglag, ACT, Elevate, they did their best. Bad news is that sila ulit naglaban sila bunutan kasi yung playoffs, so nabunot nila yung isa't isa. Blacklist number 1 seed, Boom number 2 seed based sa group seeding. Pero if I'm Boom and Black, I think best case scenario to na mabunot nila isa't isa. Kasi grabe, sobrang dominating yung mga Malaysian teams ngayon dito sa HOK. Kaya pag may nakalaban kang Malaysian team, medyo delikado to. Pero pag Boom Black naglaban, 50-50. So they would rather face each other. Kasi ang maganda dito, meron guaranteed Pinoy team na makakapasok sa upper semis. And kung sino man matalo, hindi pa naman laglag. Mapupunta lang sa lower bracket. So it's still a good fight, kumbaga. Pero this is gonna be best of 7. Ganun ka-importante yung tournament ito. Top 8 pa lang best of 7 na. Usually pag grand finals yun. Global pick bans. And then, yung pang 7 game is ultimate battle. And yung last 2 times na naglaban ng Black tsaka Boom, umabot ng game 7. Yung una, nanalo yung Boom, na outdraft yung Black. Tapos yung pangalawa, nanalo yung Black, na outdraft yung Boom. Yan yung sa tingin ko. In my opinion, yan na nangyari. So, very interesting matchup to. Kahit salitan lang tong Black tsaka Boom Black, of course, they have the momentum, and Boom, they have, they're more on the, the smarter side, kumbaga. Anyway, picks and bans tayo, Dharma, Dolya, and Arlie, Mai, ang mga bans natin for game number 1. And Boom Esports, aagawan nila yung pay kay Justchi, they're gonna take it for themselves. Yes, sir. And Blacklist, sige, nagaw nyo pay namin, agawin namin yung Maya ni Miggy, and they're gonna get the long. Kasi wala ng Arlie. So, 2 strong picks for Blacklist. And this is gonna be a malabo na may mag 4-0 dito. Guaranteed siguro 6 games. So, Boom Esports, di nila kinuha. I mean, expected ko na agawan ng Blacklist yung Byron, or baka sinasave nila para sa pay nila. So, yan naman, yung mga HOK gods natin, sina Doggy, H2, tsaka si Rene J. So, Chana will be picked by Boom. It's interesting na nag-Chano agad sila. Usually, isa-save ko yung Chano pag nag-early So, tinapatan nila sa long. Usually, gagamitan ko siguro mag-Derenji or even Concert Use. Fine, game 1 pa lang And Byron will be taken by Boom. Pwede na rin kasi malakas sa lane si Chano. So, Boom have strong lane priority so far. Blacklist, meron na naman silang palag. So, instead of the Augra na usually ginagamit, pag may pay, they opted for the Musashi. Lockdown para sa pay, and then i-burst agad nila. Counter the mobility. And then they get to save the Augran for others like Luna, Jing, etc. Anyway, di rin ako masyadong sa group stage. Di ako masyadong tutok, kaya di ko alam kung medyo nagbago na yung meta. So, yung last meta ko pa talaga is yung PKL Finals. Kaya saktong-sakto. Pagkatapos ng PKL Finals, nagtapat na naman tong dalawa. Ang nagawa ko lang is na nakikita ko lang mga results, pero di ko masyadong nako-cover. Kasi out of town ako last week kaya catching up pa ako dito. Anyway, second phase bans. Musashi, medyo risky pick, pero kapag nakapag-early lead siya, malakas siya against the pay. Kaya kailangan mag-ingat si Carl dito. Pero kapag hindi na natutukan ni Justchi si Carl on the pay, kaya ma-outfarm ng pay yung Musashi. So, second phase bans, puro mid lane. Wala nang U1, Wala nang early U1. Interesting. So, Lee Shin, Xiao Kiao for Boom. Dito naman sa Blacklist, they're gonna bundle U1 and Lady Zen. At kukunin ng Black ang Zhang Fei first pick. Maraming crowd control. So, if expected a Musashi ult into Zhang Fei ult, kailangan lang siguro ng Blacklist isin yung early game. Kasi so far, meron naman silang early with the Musashi, but Boom should still have the stronger early, and Boom will answer with the Nuwa. Okay, Nuwa for Tatsuri on the game number 1. May nag-Mai ba? Oo nga, Binan ng Black yung Mai. Alright, alright. So last pick will be the Lianpo, so trade lang sa mga tanks. Ang kulang ng Black is a bit more poke, I guess. Binanay Lee Shin, which is good against Pei. They need like CC or some sort of... They have CC. They just need wave clear. Maybe a Zia. Maybe who else? Garuda. Hindi, nag-shi sila. All in sa single target. Hila sabay burst para sa Blacklist. Oh shit, game number 1. Alright. So very single target heavy ang comp ng Blacklist. More on the pitas-pitas. Kasi boom, Pei gusto niya mag-split push eh. So Blacklist, they have the tools para mapetas tong Pei. But I think the damage department might go towards Boom kasi mas malakas yung nila poke and front to back. Kaya kailangan makapasok dito yung Black with the Musashi Mayen Zhangfei. Pag nakapasok nila sa likod, pati nga yung Long pwede siya sumama with the ulti eh. Hindi nyo kailangan protektahan yung Long. So if Boom are able to kite well, then they should win this game. Okay, game number 1. Ayan na nga, KIC 2025, Manila, Philippines. Panis. Sa One Ayala, gaganapin yung next series. Sa Thursday yata, sa Friday yata yun. Kaya kung gusto nyo ma-meet yung mga international players, naku po, sulitin nyo na promise. Kasi di nyo alam kung kailan magaganap ulit sa Pilipinas. Plus, supportan natin yung mga local team. Sana may umabot na Pinoy team doon. Di ko lang alam kung top 4. Top 4 lang yata yung maglalaro sa mall eh. So sana may umabot na top 4 na Pinoy team. Kasi guaranteed na tayo top 6 eh. Kasi naglaban tong dalawa eh. Anyway, no level 1 invades that's gonna happen. Blacklist, medyo malakas naman ang kanilang team comp when it comes to the invades. Boom, we're gonna play it a bit safe. Dragon, napa-flash out. Carl, never mind. Nag-invade nga yung Blacklist. I mean yung Boom. Dragon with no flash. Level 2, Carl. Good level 2, level 1 invade. So, ang ginawa ni Carl dito, red to blue. Tinignan lang nila saan yung pwesto ng Musashi nung nakita nila top start. They went for the shove into the invade. Oh, smart play. Boom still very creative on their pathing. So not necessarily pag Pei level 1 invade agad. Pwede mong i-delay yung inyong invade at maghanap ng mas mabuting opportunity. Lanes I think are in favor of Boom no? Kaya rin sila napag-invade. Kasi more on defensive yung mga... Well, mas malakas yung pushing power ng Boom. Mas priority yung mga lanes. Pero hindi naman nila kaya i-bully yung mga katapat. Ang mangyayari siguro is stay safe lang yung mga laners ng Black. Kaya ginagawa ng Boom, sige, tower hug kayo. Mag-i-invade kami dito. So, slightly good start para sa Boom. But of course, magkakaalaman pag nag-level 4 na. Kasi yung Musashi plus Shi, pag na-ultian. Oy, wait lang! Si Carl getting the kill onto Dragon. Justin madadama yata. And that's gonna be a double kill with a roam by Miggy. Getting 2 kills and punishing yung Shi na walang flash. Okay. Good play by Boom. Red buff is up. Kaso di nila i-risk or... Wait lang. Si Miggy 1v1 against Chami 1 with the ulti. Tatsuri with the TP. Forcing the flash onto Chami. And that's another spell burn. Para sa Boom. Grabe explosive start para sa kanila. Very good. Take note yung bracketing nila is a top 1 yung Black. Pero... wait lang. May laban yata. Ano lang, konting background lang sa mga bracket nila sa group stage. Ang nakalaban kasi ng Black, ACT and Vesa. So, mas magaan yung bracket ng Black kumpara sa Boom. Ang Boom kasi nakalaban nila Kagendra tsaka Alpha Gaming. So, di nila kaya tumago sa Malaysian. Pero sa Kagendra, mainit yung laban nila. Oops! Hila-hila. Grabe naman yung hila na yun. Miggy forced to flash away. Buti di siya nag-flash kanina. And that's the power of Shi. Pag nahila ka, tas nandun yung Long, kaya one tap nun. Pero I think Boom, they just wanna go for the team fights. Malakas ang team fight nila. Ayun tiebreaker. Current score of all Blacklist and Boom official matches 7-7. Grabe Dikdigan talaga, promise. Nakailan roster change na yung dalawang teams. But I think mas maraming roster change yung Boom kumpara sa Black. Oops, dito huli si Chami, no flash. Pero meron siyang tumbling. Palabas, QQ will connect to Miggy. Si Miggy walang TP, pero Tatsuri nandyan para tumulong. The Dragon 1 HP. Grabe naman to si Sino to nasa loob? Si Carl. Try to get a kill kaso namatay siya. May hila dito si Boss Miggy and that's gonna be 2 kills in favor of Blacklist. A bit too greedy para sa akin. Kala ko safe na sila Nag-init si Carl doon. Tinry niya patayin si Dragon kaso piso na lang and doon sila na-punish. Blacklist gets onto the scoreboard on game number 1 and meanwhile this bot lane, Chaz level 4 kaya medyo confident na siya lumaban. With the Tyrant spawning 5 seconds, tignan natin ang pwestuhan nila. So mid prio in favor of Black. Ini-start na yung, what's this? Tyrant. Iko-contest ba? Oh, flash in by draw. 3-man knock-up kaso walang follow-up. Si Chaz, ulti. Okay. Nakatalon palabas. And still, I think that's a win for Black. Nakuha na lang Tyrant. Pero at least, na-burn ng boom. A bit out of... Medyo na-late. Na-late talaga ang boom. Ganda sana engage ni Draw kaso walang follow-up. Kung nandun yung mga members ng boom, nag-ulti yung Chano, tapos nag-ulti yung Nuwa, kaya-kaya sana ipanalo yun. Pero Blacklist, very heavy tempo-based team. Malakas sila maghanap ng mga plays. Very decisive, kumbaga. I think sila pinaka-decisive kapag committed sila sa play, i-commit talaga nila. Either good play or bad play yon. Importante, full committed sila kung anong gagawin. Which is a good trait para sa akin. I'd rather do that than 50-50 sa play na di kayo sure kahit maganda siya. Mapaganda or mapapangit. Okay, bot lane, Zhangfei, si Chaz, well, meron na yatang ulti ulit. Draw, no flash. And yep, game number 1, slow game talaga to. Slow and controlled. Ulti, nice dodge by Danny with a jump. Pero dito si Draw, counter ult, a lot of knock-ups, pero walang follow-up so far. He has to dash away. Nandito si Juschi. Meanwhile, topside, kita ng Boom Esports, may 4 sa baba. So pwede sila mag-commit sa taas. Si Tatsuri, ipupush niya yung lane, tabay TP sa taas. So it's gonna be a trade, 1-for-1 tower. Sino kaya makaka-first tower dito? I think it's gonna go towards Boom Esports, pero hindi ko alam kung may additional gold yung first tower. But still, gold, very even. And both teams, I think, are happy. But I would rather be in Boom's comp right now. Kasi mas madali laruin comp ng Boom. Blacklist, kailangan mo maging creative, which is their team. Sobrang creative nila maglaro. A lot of mobility on their side. Musashi, Mayen. Kapag nakahanap sila ng magandang flank, ubos agad tong Boom. Pero pag harap-harapan, lamang na lamang yung Boom dito. 6 minutes into the game. Ano ang pwestuhan natin? Si Golden Kite nasa taas, si Danny nasa baba. Mukhang trade towers ulit ang gusto nilang gawin. Tyrant will be in favor of Boom, or rather Overlord. Si Danny nahigop. Muntik na, medyo kinabahan siya doon. Napa-flash out siya. Hindi siya nakatalon palayo. Next objective sa kunin na gusto kunin ng mga teams, Blacklist gusto nila kunin top tower, Boom gusto nila kunin yung bot tower. But it's a risk if they try to go for the towers kasi overextended sila doon. For example, nag-bot lane yung Boom. Tapos yung Black, naisip nila i-contest. Pag pangat pwesto ng Boom, maubos agad sila dyan. Kasi ang layo ng tore. So ayan lang yung risk. Kaya kailangan niya sa mabilis. Tatsuri gets caught dito. Ayun na nga yung single target composition ng Blacklist. Kapag may nahuli, expected mo na patay na agad yan. Ganda pa naman na combo ng Longshi. Actually, kahit sino sa kanila eh. Pag may nasisi, tuloy-tuloy na. Ang dami na lang crowd control. 4 yung crowd control nila. Anyway, dito si Draw gusto nyo lumaban. Kanina pa yung 3-man knock-up niya kaso hindi talaga in position eh. Kailangan yata ni Tatsuri, kailangan yata ni Draw si Tatsuri pag nag-ulti siya eh. O kaya kahit si Migi lang. Para at least may follow-up yung ults. But at least nagparamdam. Nagparamdam si Draw. Ito pag kayo nagkamali ng pwesto, ganyan gagawin ko sa inyo. Balagbag. Pantayan lang. Wala, sobrang even talaga. Second seed lang kasi yung Boom dahil mas malakas talaga bracket nila kaya di ko rin masabi. Baka sabihin nyo, lakas ang Black kasi wala pa silang talo. Eh, yung bracket nila mas magaan kumpara sa Boom eh. Boom kasi nakalaban nila Kagendra APG, Black is ACT tsaka Vesa. Well, malakas din naman Vesa kasi naka-playoffs kaso mas mataas yung seed ng Kagendra. And yung Kagendra, meron silang dalawang import yung bot lane nila. Yung Vesa, meron din yata sila pero isa lang. If I'm not mistaken. Anyway, Tyrant is up again. 8 minutes into the game. Boom Esports, ibibigay na lang nila. They're gonna go for the top trade. Nakita ni Chami, makakatakas kaya siya. Tamang tumbling lang. Napakaganda na kanyang micro. But Boom Esports, will they get what they want? Which is the tower? Hindi. Blacklist. Alam nila, gusto lang mag-tore dito. Danny, wala kang flash. Papapatay din Chami. A bit overextended. Nag-ginread din nila yung tore. At ito na sinasabi ko, kapag gusto nyo kumuha ng tore, overextended. Ang layo. Ang layo ng tore ng Boom. Kaya, hahabulin sila ng Blacklist. And this is gonna be the first punish of the game. Misplay by Boom. Masyadong mabagal ang kanilang counterplay. It's either lahat sila mag-commit or umatras lang silang lahat. Anong nangyari kasi, nag-overstay si Danny para makuha yung Torres sa buyout. Kaso, alam ng Blacklist yun eh. At yun yung hinahanap nila. Naghahanap sila ng team fight. At nabigyan sila ng magandang team fight. Now we have Blacklist with 2K gold lead. They should have the tempo advantage. Boom Esports. Meron pa naman silang mid tower. Yan ang pinaka-importante. Ako lang naman mabasag yung tier 2 top eh. So ayun ang sinasabi ko. Pag overstay ka sa lane, napakalayo ang tinakbo ng Boom. Gulit nga ako, isa lang namatay eh. Expected to, mga dalawa eh. Pero nauna yata tumakbo yung mga ibang members. Si Dani na lang nagstay. Kasi literal isang palo na lang. But still, it's gonna be a very even game. 1K, walang masyadong punishment. Ang nangyari, si Chaz, napa-ulti. That's gonna be big kasi maglalabas na yung mga objectives. Draw, zoning the backline. Dragon, napa-splendor to dodge the laser. Pero ang sakit naman ng Lianpo. Si Dani, wait lang, paano napatay ni Dani yun? Yung aso, kinagat? And si Chaz, namatay din. Meanwhile, Tatsuri will be going down. Overall, 1-4-3 exchange. At doon, nakabawi yung Boom. Basta harap-harapan lamang yung Boom eh. Ay, Miggy with the flash. Kaso dito namaan. Bumabawi si Chami. Ayan na nga, the Wonder Kid. Hinigap yung dalawa. Kaso wala pang Flaming Palm tong si Golden Kite. Grabe si Chami ah. Nabawi. Mainit boys. Game number 1 pa lang pero Boom Esports are gonna opt for the Tyrant. Sabi ng Blacklist, sige mag-Tyrant ka na kayo. Kami mag-Overlord. Wala pa silang jungler though, but Boom, I think pwede mag-TP si Tatsuri eh. Pang vision check. Hindi. Feel ko kaya kung nag-TP si Tatsuri doon, makuha niya yun. Pero it's fine, 1-for-1. Still an even game. Na-equalize naman ng Boom ang laro. Scaling slightly in favor of Boom, but Blacklist, if they're able to get a good engage, mas lamang sila. Dragon, tamang face check, nahuli si Draw, hindi niya higupin, not the best target. Kahit sino yata eh. Hindi. Pei, Nua, or Chano, yan ang gustong hilaan ng Shi. Okay, Overlord will be spawning para sa Black. Boom Esports, they have the stronger team fight with the Tyrant buff. Pero Boom, Black, ano? Invade lang. Nakuha ni Chaz with the smite. Carlito, starting the split push. Ikakat yung wave. Papatay niya Shadow Tyrant. Kaso di siya masyadong pwedeng lumalim. Uy! Napa-ulti si Golden Kite. Nice damage dito para sa Boom Esports. At madedena yung Overlord. Kinakover lang ni Miggy just in case. Naipitin siya. Nakikita naman nila si Justy eh. Ang kailangan lang ingatan ni Carl si Justy at si Chami. Silang dalawa lang pwede pumitas. Kasi yung iba kaya niyang microhan eh. Eh si Justy detutok yung ulti niya eh. So gold check. 2K gold lead or 1.5k gold lead para kay Carl. And Boom Esports, they're gonna get the tower for free. Nice, not bad. Pero Blacklist ha, ito na yung flank na sinasabi ko. Chami on the back, Justy on the back. Sinong hahanapin nila? Oh, Justy going in. Danny, grabe yung bawa si Justy. What the fudge? One shot. Patay si Idol. Blood Rage, ulti by Chaz. Nakatakas pa si Justy dito. Meanwhile, yung Lian po namatay na. Dinozone niya yung kalaban. But with Danny down, napakalaking damage ang nawala para sa Boom. At ito na nga sinasabi ko, pag nakapag-flank ng maayos tong Blacklist, lamang sila. Short fight, lamang Black. Long fight, lamang Boom. Uy, si Carl. Kinaltasan. Ay, kinamot si Chaz. Kaso ang kunat yan. Grabe sa itong Musashi, no? Kaya niya pala yung one-shot yung Chano. Isang maling galaw lang. Ops, meanwhile, si Miggy with the ulti. Si Justin, napasobrang galaw. At mamamatay kay Tatsuri. Akala nila, mapapatay nila. And yung Torre, oh, piso na lang ha. Buti di napansin ng Black yun. Kung napansin ng Black yun, feel ko atras yun. Akit yun, tapos babasagin ha. Tayong bagay yan ha. But the gold is still even. Grabe. Despite everything that's happened, mid lane for Boom is still standing strong. Mid lane for Blacklist is already gone. Pero parang sinacrifice ng Blacklist yung, uy, ang sakit! Ulti sabay kamot. So parang sinacrifice, grabe ka naman ng Black doon, no? Parang sinacrifice nila yung mid tower para makapaghanap ng magandang flank. At yun nga, ang problema ng Black, di sila pwede mabehind kasi di ganun kalakas yung wave clear nila. Yan ang kahinaan ng Shi. Kapag nalugi kayo, hirap kayo mag-clear. Unlike Boom Esports, grabe wave clear. Tayo, ulti lang ng Nuwa, tapos na yan eh. So Blacklist needs to play very aggressive and catch Boom out of position. Kasi they have the means para makapag-burst. So objective's gonna spawn 10 seconds. 7-9 ang score natin ngayon. Gold is dead even. Nasa pagalingan na lang pumindot so far. Musashi kanat yung wave. Tyrant being started. Anong sagot ng Boom? Inantay lang nila ata na Overlord. So this might be a trade. Papayag ba yung Black? Tamay pag-trade. Hahanap si Chubby. Nakita niya. Kaso ang bilis. Basag agad yung Overlord. Pero at least Blacklist, they get the Tyrant. So it's gonna be. Pati sa objectives, trade lang. Bot lane though, napakalaka ng okay. Good wave clear para sa Boom. Nakuha nila Overlord, sinama na agad sa baba. Possible tower kasi yun eh. But I think yung pinakailangan ng Black ngayon is makakuha ng mid tower. Oy, TP. Sino nahuli dito? Chami. Pero grabe naman yung kanyang pantakas dito. Tamang sipa-sipa lang. Oh, talon-talon lang. Oy, huli, Pay. Pero wait lang, is it a bait? Pero may Siege Sanctuary si Carl. Kaya kahit namatay siya, okay lang. Item lock na yata, pero Justy. Ay na. Ay, nakita ng Nuwa. Umatras siya. Naghanap na siya ng flank eh. Pero may malaking Overlord pa rin yung Black. Kailangan nila solusyonan yan. So once na makita nila yung Mayen, tsaka Musashi sa baba, Boom Esports, they're gonna try to look for something or magpa-farm lang sila. Magpa-farm na lang sila. Akala ko invade na agad sa red eh. Nung nakita yung dalawa. So item lock na si Carl. Siege Breaker, Siege Sanctuary, buy and sell na lang magagawa niya. Si Justy rin ay item lock na rin. Succubus Cloak ang kanyang last item. With a red, yung hindi siya nag-tank Musashi. Semi-tank lang. Which I think is okay. Item lock na rin yung mga marksman natin. Hindi, di pa item lock si Danny. Si Golden Kite item lock na. Pero palapit na yan, halos tapos na yan. Tignan mo si Danny napa-ominous premonition. Kasi na one shot ka siya kanina. Oy, wait lang, what's happening here? Wala. Dami kasing burst sa Black eh. Kaya kailangan niya mag-armor. Topside though, walang nakabantay. Naku po, basag. Oh my God! Misplay by Boom Esports. Binigay nila yung torre ng gano'n na libre. Masyado silang nakaabala sa mid. Alagang-alaga sa mid. Nakalimutan nila yung meron pa silang side na kailangan. Wait lang, Miggy, flash. Pero si Golden Kite, natulak, sabay ulti out. Okay, ulti by long for Byron flash. Going in, medyo mainit with the flash out. Oh, grabe si Trodon. Danny with the flank, Justy going in. Papapatay ba yung Chano? Meanwhile, si Golden Kite, he goes down. Very greedy move. Danny goes down. Both marksmen are out. Pero patay din si Dragon. Yung Pay medyo nagwawala. Oh my goodness, resurrection by Carl. Tatsuri 1 HP. Pero napitikan ng Musashi. Musashi tumutuloy pa rin. Pero makunat yung Lian po. Tamang buy time lang. 2v1. Si Carl 1 HP. Oh my goodness, may Destiny. Tamang bayan silang si Idol. Si Justy. May Sage Sanctuary. Magbabayan din. Meron pang baong Destiny. Wow, may Blood Rage pa. Si Carl, naghanap ng magandang timing. Babasagin na lang yung Torre. That's gonna be an ace. Para sa Boom Esports. What was that? Oh my goodness, is this endable? 5 seconds on the Golden Kite. Kaso ang bilis bumasag, Pay pa yung natira. 1 second, buhay na siya. Ang tagal na minions. Antayan na nakapasok na, focus sa goal. Miggy tinatake yung Torre. Namatay si Carl dito, but Miggy, tamang palo lang, focus sa goal. And that's gonna be Boom Esports securing game number 1. Grabe. Holy shit. Grabing microan yun. Blacklist with the YOLO play. Na pumasok si Golden Kite, nag-YOLO sila, papasok. Di ko alam sino huhulihin na si Danny yata or si Tatsuri. But I don't think that was the play. Mainit. May crewhan lang talaga yun eh. May crewhan na lang, dinaanan sa pindot. Grabe si Coach Mainit, GG's. Okay, game number 2, Blacklist versus Boom. Grabe na game number 1 pa lang. Alam mo na you're gonna be in for a very good series dito. Pero if Boom can get the 2-0 lead, napakalaking bagay na yun So let's see. Picks and bans. Dharma will be out. Arlie is available for Black. Mai is available for Black. Feel ko, kung Boom, i-open ko yung Mai. Tapos lagyan na lang, iiwan na lang nila mga ganun. Pero may Pay pala yung Black Meron silang Pay Byron So just ban the Pay I guess. Unless, ano mas gusto nyong kalabanan? Pay or Mai? I would rather fight the Mai. Pero pag may answer sila, pag may strat sila against sa Pay, ibibigay ko na yung Pay. Para di mo na kailangan problemahan yan later in the series. Feel ko pwede rin pala i-open yung Pay. Kasi best of 7 to eh. Parang hassle pag palakas yung Pay as the longer the series eh. So Pay, imbaba nila, bigay na lang yung Mai. Okay. Either or is fine. So will Blacklist get the Mai? Or ibibait nila? Grabe oh. Shooting galleries. Grabe yung support. Nakakatawa yung support ng mga Pinoy. Sana patuloy-tuloy lang ganito. Sana lumaki pa HOK legit. Ooh, Dolya. So binibait nila. Boom, magmamay ba kayo? Low, low, low. Meron silang Dolya Yuan, meron silang Dolya Yangjan. A lot of combination with this Dolya. Blacklist medyo di sila umano sa normal na galaw. Pero boom, ang sabi nila, sige, magdodolya kayo, Yuan kami. Parehas kami sa sustain. Agawan ba nila yung Yangjan? That is the question. Ooh, Luna. Okay. Ooh, early Luna by Mr. Carl. Parang confident sila na yun yung kahinaan ng Dolya though. Kasi wala siyang masyadong hard control para sa Luna. Pero Black, they're just gonna get the Augran safety pick for the Luna. Kaya sila di nag-Augran game number 1. Di talaga yata nag-jing si Justin, no? Parang, I mean, nag-jing siya pero di yata ano talaga. Pag shot caller kasi mahirap eh. So Black, they're just gonna get the Chano. So di pa nila so ang Augran ang nilagay nila, no? Hindi Yangjan. Kasi baka ma-outfarm ng Yangjan. So parang ibinebait na ng boom yung Yangjan sa Luna. Kasi pag nag-Yangjan, makaka-farm ng maayos si Luna. Okay, Direnji for boom. I like boom's lineup so far, ah. So ibaba ng boom yung mga pwedeng panghawak dito sa Luna. Maybe Daliang. Joke lang, di palila. Alane, ayun pwede rin pala Alane. Yishin, ibaban kaya nila? Kasi flex pa tong Yuan eh. Dito naman sa Black, they're gonna take out Migis Mayen. Okay. Understandable. Byron is still up for... wala ng Black. Byron ng boom. Guan Yu will be taken out. 2 farm clash lane bans. So wala silang pakialam sa mid. Kahit kahit mag-Yishin kayo or crowd control or Xiao Kiao, dead masa basher. Sabi ng boom. So last ban for Black will be the Sansei. Grabe, ipitan talaga. Kung makikita tayo, may makita tayo mainit. Ayan na, exotic pick, nag-abusan na. Fuzi, this early into the series. Usually pang lason yun sa mga game 6 eh. Pero maganda yung Fuzi kasi deny pick din eh. Dahil sa Luna eh. Pag nag-Fuzi si Chami, yari na. Oh, Daji! El Clasico. Ayun yata yung ano ng yung comfort ba ng comfort pick ng Black eh, no? Pag may makulit. Daji. Detutok na stun. Putik yan. Walang micro dyan, men. And it's gonna be the Fatih. Para kay Chami 1. Okay, medyo... This is spicy stuff coming in from the Blacklist because playable. Boom Esports. You're just gonna go with the Fuzi last pick. The old man composition. Fuzi ult into Zia ult. Okay, Boom Esports. I think it's very similar to game number 1. Front to back boom. Skirmishes Black. So ito na ang pocket pick ni Dragon pagkalaban ng Luna. No need Xiao Kiao. Mahirap ang Xiao Kiao. Baka mag-wintis yung stun eh. Daji. Di na mag-mintis stun mo, men. Sure hit yan. So, Boom Esports, ilalagay nila Yuan sa roam and this gonna be Zia mid. Late game in favor of Boom. Early game, I think, in favor of Black. Zia Luna, alam mo na, sure win late game eh. Okay, I like it, no? Both teams are playing to their strengths. Boom Esports on the teamwork, scaling, siege talaga sila. And Blacklist on the skirmish side talaga. Looking for the mobility, looking for the outplays. So nag-post ako sa TikTok yung mga strengths and weaknesses and they're still doing the same. Both teams playing to what they're strong at. And pares naman gumagana eh. Nasa pindot kaya at the end of the day, if you're both playing well, pagalingan na lang pumindot. Pero wow, ang sakit. Nabugaan yata ni Dragon yun, first kill. Ang sakit mo, no? Uzok. So, invade by Blacklist. Agaw na lang yung baboy. Okay. Justy playing more aggressive. I think one of his best picks, Augran. Aray. Nangalahati siya. May counter poke to, but the red buff will be stolen. Alam kasi nila Luna, Boom Esports, hindi sila magka-counter invade. So this is gonna be a better level 1. Kung kanina, mas lamang yung level 1 ng Boom, ngayon mas lamang yung level 1 ng Black. Good rotation. And siguro tanggap na rin ng Boom kasi di sila ganun kalakas early eh. Naka-Zia ano sila eh, Zia Luna. Compared mo naman sa Dodgy, Dodgy Augran. Sabi ni Carl, it's okay. Importante wag lang mamatay kahit mamigay objectives, we just get the scaling. Bigyan niya ng pampalakas. And Fuzi, malakas yung late game niya pag di mo napapansin. Pag nakakapalo yan sa likod, men. Bigla na lang mawawala buhay mo. But yes, laning's in favor of Black. For how long, we will see. So what Boom wants to do is just play it safe. Aray, si Miggy medyo lugi lugi sa paluan sa Fatty. Yung Fatty kasi, pares kasi sila gustong mahipagpuluan, no? Pag nag-ulti yung Fuzi, magpapasalamat yung Fatty. Sige, tingin ka sa ulti. Mag-ulti din ako. Papaluhan kita sa mukha. Hindi ko lang alam kung sino lamang, pero I think Fatty lamang siya sa Fuzi. Early game. Baka late game pa yung Fuzi. Baka kaya natitiisin. Oops, si Justy though. Very greedy invade. Aray, ultihan. Pero umasa smite. Okay, smite will be secured. Para kay Justy makakatakas. Wow, what a rotation by Miggy. All the way from the top side, getting the first blood. Kaso nga lang, what is the casualty? Chami also going in. Dami na lang nahuli dito. Nag-stun si Drone. Nakatakas. Hindi. Chami with a double kill. Okay, both top laners making themselves known. Grabe talaga, no? Akala mo, it's the classic Carl versus Justy. Pero para sa akin, Chami versus Miggy talaga to eh. Pero sa totoo lang, medyo patas na sila lahat sa matchup. But so far, grabe, the top lane show. Akala mo lamang na yung Boom kasi nakapag-rotate agad yung Fuzi. Ito yung Fuzi all the way from top. Hello, I'm here. Pero si Chami nakapag-TP. Bam. Chami with a tower. Nakatipi sa minion. Nakapag-flank. Naganda ng flank nyo. Sarap. Kaya okay lang malate. Basta may basta makapag-TP. Tapos deny pa yata yung isang wave ni Miggy doon. Wow, what the fudge? Wait lang. Wala pang... Wait, 2k bigla yung gold lead, oh. Ayun, napa-ulti ulit si Miggy doon. Chami nagpakitang gilas. And Blacklist, doing a good job punishing the Luna. Di nakakuha ng blue. Pero nag-aabang sila sa rabbit. Pareha sila nagbe-bait. Nakakaramdam silang parehas na baka may tao doon. Sino ang aayaw? Ayan, parehas sila umayaw. Hindi, Blacklist yung umayaw. Pero si Tatsuri umatras na rin. Nakita si Justice sa mid. Hindi pa rin nakita si Dragon, ha. Tyrant gonna be spawning. Ayan na, Dragon will be seen in the map. Blue buff is gonna be started by Carl. Makukuha yata niya. And I think Boom Esports ibibigay nila yung Tyrant. They can just play for top. Maybe patayin nila si Chami. They can 3-man with the Fuzi ult. Kahit Fatty pa yan, siguro kaya. Surely kaya ng tatlo yung Fatty na naka-ult. Surely. But it's already too late. Boom Esports, they have to play it a bit slow. They need to prolong the game. Kasi Blacklist, they have all of the tempo right now. They need Blacklist to make a mistake. Kasi binigay na agad ng Boom. Tignan mo, binigay ng Boom yung bot is. Ay, wait lang. Ito na nga. Speaking of Chami. Surely, mananalo sila 3v1. Pag di nila napatay ito, ewan ko na talaga. Chami with a flash in, trying to get a 1-for-1, pero hindi. But Justice already here. Namatay na si tropang Carl. Patay na si tropang Miggy. With the other members of Boom, di sila maka-follow up kasi may Torre. And at the end of the day, it's gonna be a 2-for-2. Kaso nga lang, Blacklist, makuha nila yung bot tower. Makuha rin yata nila yung mid tower. Zia forced to TP to mid para makover. And I think that's a small lead for Blacklist International. Oh my god, Golden Kite with the ulti, with the poking. Danny, kailangan niyang iwanan. Si Draw, meron ba siyang ult? Wala na siyang ulti, kaya pinapalo siya pa konti-konti. Tower, one hit na lang, mababasag. At least, nabuhay pa si Draw dito. But Blacklist will get another tower. So, dalawang tower na nakuha ng Black. And consistent ang kanilang pag-invade. 10 seconds with the next blue buff. Meron ba silang timer? Okay, nakakuha ng timer si Chami. But here, huli. Is that the best target? Hindi. Kahit Dolya pa yan. Chami, napa-ulti na. To zone away the members of Boom Esports. Ayan na, hinihiwa-hiwa si Carl. Napa-dash out. Who's gonna get the blue? And Carl will get the blue. Sabay, takas na. So, anong combo ng dito? Dodgy. Dodgy, Fatty, double ult. Feel ko, Dolya Dodgy, no? Double ulti. Pwede rin Dolya Augran. Not the most optimal ult, pero pwede na. Parang, pwede na rin yung reset. It's not bad. Above average, kumbaga. Kasi kung yung perfect ulti ng Dolya would be the Yangjan, Shangguan, Alain, yung mga Daji Augran, pwede na. Pasado na. Anyway, Blacklist. Tutuloy nila yung baba. Madedef kaya ng boom. Binigyan nila yung top tier 1. Is it gonna be worth it? And good defense. So, Boom Esports, na-def nila yung tower. Tapos nakakuha sila ng tower na walang bawi. So, slight out macro dito for Black. Akala nila kaya nila puwersahan yung tier 2 bot. Boom Esports with a good answer. Makakuha nila yung Tyrant. Sabay, tamang laning phase ulit. Wave state, looking even for both squads. 2k gold lead still for Blacklist. Not enough to snowball the game yet, so Boom are more than happy. Basta mag-stay lang sa 2k gold. Blacklist, they want to look for a way to force a fight. Ayun na si Carl, magtatrabaho na sa side lane. Ang pwede lang manghuli dito kay Carl is si Daji eh. So kung ako si Dragon, isi-save ko lang lagi yung stun ko para sa Luna. Okay, Blacklist, pinapuwersa talaga nila yung bot side. Chami, na-ultihan, counter ulti. And atras lang. They're just buying time for Carl. So kahit mawala yung blue buff, it's okay. If you look at the other side of the map, nakakuha si Carl ng blue. So planado agad yan ng Boom na ibigay yung blue. Tapos buy time na lang. Kaso nabasag yung Torre. Hindi sapat yung wave clear. Chami going in. Nag-iinit na. With the flash. Pero nakapag-flash out si Tatsuri. Trade for flash. But Carlito, tamang trabaho lang dito sa taas. Mababasag ba yung Torre? Hindi. Chill lang. Baka maipit siya pag tinuloy niya. Makukuha yata ng dragon yun. Meron pang isang dragon na papunta. So even though lamang yung Black, 2-3, hindi napipigilan yung Luna. So Boom Esports, they just need one team fight. Feel ko one good team fight for Boom and they should be able to win the game. Blacklist are on the same boat. They both want that one team fight para mas snowball yung game. Kasi yung 3k gold lead na to, if you look at the powers of their champions or heroes, parang parang same gold pa din eh. Kapag Blacklist ka, gusto mo maging at least 5k! Sino nahuli dito? Si Just Chi, pero nakapag-ulti at namatay yung Fuzi. Flash out by draw. And wala, patay pa na si Just Chi dito, 1 for 1. And you'll take it if you're Boom. You really want to prolong the game. Meanwhile, si Carl, wala, puro lang siya farm buong game. Hindi pa siya sumasama. Literal 4v5 yung ginagawa ng Boom, pero nakapag-trade na maayos. Nakuha pa nila yung Tyrant. Mababasag pa yung tier 1. And Boom Esports, they're gonna be able to equalize the gold. Oh my goodness. Well, di pa naman equalize, pero 2k pa din. Halos same na rin yan. Blacklist are still looking for that crucial pick-off na kailangan nila. Medyo kulang sila sa crowd control. They need like a combination with the Daji and Fatty para makapag -1 agad. Very single target heavy composition. Meanwhile, Boom Esports, napakapang team-oriented yung team fighting-oriented yung composition nila. So si Carl, tamang trabaho pa rin sa baba. Just Chi, kinakat na yung wave. Kaso di nila mababasag yung mid. Ang hirap may Zia. Ang dami niyang pang wave clear. Kaya okay yung Luna kahit di siya sumama eh. Ganun sila ka-confident na kaya 4v5 basta may Torre. Di sila mandadive na basta-basta. 25 seconds before the enhanced objectives. Nakabang yung Boom. Pinapoke si Chaz ng konti. Blacklist, naghahanap ng masastanan dito. Dragon, ayan na, inultihan. Pero walang bawas. Dragon, ako po, napa-flash out. And Boom Esports, nagpapakitang puwersa na. Alam nila nasa baba yung Fatty. Pero wait lang, Just Chi going in. No ulti si Draw. Na-clear yung wave. Objectives are now up. Bot wave priority for Blacklist. Nireset yung ulti ng Daji. Tyrant being started. Flash in by Tatsuri. May mahuli ba? Hindi pa nahuli si Dragon. Alam niyo kasi walang flash si Dragon eh. Piso na lang, sayang. Dapat ata yung iba yung pumasok dun eh. 21k, flash in by Chami. Grabe si Chami dito. Nambura. Agad si Tatsuri dito, punishing. Dahil nag-flash siya kanina. But the smite. Grabe naman ang pindot ni Carl doon. Will take the Shadow Tyrant and they have to go away. Si Carl, cooldown yata yung kanyang ulti kasi in-steal niya yung Tyrant. Pero mabubuhay pa din. And I think you're happy if you're Boom, no? Parang ginawa nila, 1 kill for Tyrant. You'll take it. Pero Black, I think what they want to do right now is to get the Overlord habang patay pa si Tatsuri. Kung makuha nila mid, even better. Pag nakuha ng Blacklist yung mid Overlord, I think it's worth it. But if it's Overlord lang, wala lang. I think slightly in favor of Boom. Okay, Overlord has been taken. Mid tower, dinedefend pa din. At tamang trabaho ulit si Carl. Ayun na nga, level 60 na siya with the Zia passive. Pati si Zia. Pa-item lock na si Idol. Pero si Justin nakakasabay sa gold. And yung Augra niya naka-damage build. Para at least meron silang, hindi sila ma-outscale. Ayun, naka-red, red jungle, Shadow Reaper, Pure Sky. Tapos Blood Weeper ba yun? Or Doomsday? Overlord spawning on the way sa baba. Wala pa nagko-cover dito for the members. Pero wait lang si Biggie! Oh my goodness, the burst with the Augran plus Daji. Unexpected. Unexpected talaga. Nakadamage yung Augran. Kaya pala lambot ni Justy kanina. Muntik na siya ma-burst. Hindi pala siya tank build. So one of the... I think siya lang yata nakikita kong Augran sa Pilipinas na nagda-damage build eh. Usually laging naka-tanky bruiser type. So finally, Blacklist will get the mid tower. So despite Boom Esports holding the line, hindi pa rin nila makita yung clash para sa kanila, no? And for some reason, Blacklist yung... Nasa Blacklist yung tempo ngayon. Partida, may tyrant pa yung Boom kanina. Oop, Chami with the ult. Tama nga na lang. Hindi na ulti ba yun? Oh, nag-ulti yan. Tamang aura lang. Nireset ni Chaz. No tier 3 towers will be taken, but Blacklist, they are... For some reason, kahit walang team fight na nangyayari, parang walang major team fight na napanalo ng Black. Based on the macro. 4K gold lead bigla. So yun yung sinasabi ko, siguro 1K pa para maging komportable itong Blacklist. Derenji, masakit na. 3 items na, oh. Kahit lamang yung Chano, no? So item lock na si Justy with the Kiras. Last item. And the blood something, I forgot. Basta may lifesteal yan. Nakalimutan ko na yung item na yun. Mondas Blade. Si Luna kulang pa lang isang item. Kaya pala nakakasabay yung Augran sa Luna kasi naka-damage type. Kaya mabilis din clear niya. Pag naka-tank type kasi, babagal yung clear mo eh. Anyway, 30 seconds before the next Tyrant. So interestingly, yung Blacklist pa yung nakaka-split push. Dapat lamang yung split push yung Boom. Dahil naka-Fuzzy Luna sila. So yan na naman si Carl with the split. Andiyan na si Tatsuri. Tamang likod lang si Tatsuri. Ulti lang for the wave clear. So how will Blacklist play this next fight? So ang ginagawa lang nila front to back. Tapos si Chami bigla na lang mag-Q3 flash sa likod. And then tatry niya pitasin si Tatsuri o kaya si Danny. Pero makunod si Danny eh. Si Tatsuri siguro pinakamagandang target para kay Chami. Or magprotekta na lang siya. Patayin na lang niya yung Fuzzy or Luna. So let's see what angles Blacklist gonna take. Pero so far, blue buff will be towards Boom. Tyrant being started. Pipilitin yata ng Black. Medyo mababa ang kanyang buhay. Si Carl nagsastack. Si Chami napa-ulti na to zone away the members of Boom. And that's gonna be free. Para sa Black. Binigay ang Tyrant, no? No contest. Medyo kinabahan sila. They didn't feel comfortable on their positioning. And kailangan nila i-clear yung bot wave. Kaya they just played it safe. Si Carl item lock na of Boom Esports. Gonna go for the Overlord. Justy going to look for the steal. And that's not gonna be it. Stasis, Justy nabura. Dito, looking good initially for Boom. Si Chami nasa likod, napa-flash out siya, 1v4. Pero namatay si Carla, napatay ni Golden Kite. Pero 3 members down for Blacklist, Boom Esports. Naku, lumalaban dito, but the Chano, ni-reset. Meron naman siyang aso. Oh my goodness, 2v2, kasi wala ng buhay. Yung mga members, Danny, the last one alive. Oh, a snipe! Holy shit, is that a penta? Oh my god, penta kill kay Golden Kite. Grabe naman yung Chano na yan. What a snipe kay Danny. And Blacklist will turn that fight despite losing Justy so early into the objective. Nabura si Justy, tinry niya steal eh. Tapos nasalo niya lahat. Malambot pa naman Augran niya. Tapos nagulat ako, napatay pala si Carl. Grabe si Golden Kite doon. Meron yatang additional, ano eh. Kanina si Carl, kulang ng isa, quadra eh. Ngayon, pentakill, Blacklist. Alam ko may premyo yan eh, pag nakapenta. Boogs, what a snipe. Bago mamatay, huling sigaw, men. Mainit, boys. So, gold lead will not matter on the 50k mark. Kasi halos lahat sila, item lock na, nasa pindutan na lang. But, I think team fight still in favor of Boom. Medyo nagkagulo lang, but, I don't know. Parang lamang yung black sa team fight. Is it me? Or pag hindi siguro nahawakan ng Fuzi yung Chano? Kasi feel ko walang kwenta yung Fuzi. Or di lang siya nakapwesto. Kailangan niya kaya yata kasi maano yung Chano eh. May ipit. Or just magulo lang yung team fight in general. We'll see. Kasi on paper, I think Boom's stronger. Pero Blacklist. Showing the haters na malakas rin kami late game. Unfazed. Gold lead. Wala even na yung gold lead. Basta pares sa 50k. Justy though with the flank. Sino walang flash? Kompletang flash ng Boom. Pero ito na, Chami. Oh my god, Danny in trouble. Nakapag-flash out. Pero namatay si Chaz. In exchange, namatay si Carl. What the hell? Oh my goodness. Wala bang Siege Sanctuary at namatay si Miggy. Draw, flashing in with the stun. Kaso wala na siyang kasama dito. And wow, this is gonna be a dominating win para sa Black. Dominating team fight win para sa kanila. Naguluhan agad ng Boom. Hindi sila napag front to back na maayos. With the Justy flank. Nagkanya-kanya tatayong buhay. And this, is it the endable? Di pa naman yata. Meron pang Zia. So Blacklist ang pwede lang gawin is kumuha ng dalawang tower. Tatsuri will try to ulti the mid. Meron din first kill si Danny for the wave clear. Kaso grabe naman yung zoning potential. Justy wala ng buhay. Chami with the ult. Ipo-force nila yung tower. Ipo-force ba nila yung game? There is one cannon minion dito sa taas. Tatangkin ba? Naku po, zinozone out nila yung members ng Boom and focus sa goal ang Blacklist. And they're gonna be able to equalize the series 1-1. They are hyped, boys. They are hyped. Golden Kite showing up at the last second. This is gonna be a long series, guys. Grabe, dinaanan naman sa pindot yung dalawang final team fight. Game 1, Game 2. Pagalingan na lang pumindot eh. Hero plays by both teams. Galing. Okay, game number 3. Boom versus Black. The series is giving once again. Walang one-sided game so far. Pero maraming ng hero ang nawawala for both squads. Boom Esports, they still have Dolia. They still have Arlie. They still have Mai. Nag-U1 na yata sila. Yup. Meanwhile, Black, meron silang U1. Meron din silang Mai, Black. Meron pang pay actually. So hindi nag-pay yung Black last game. They did not feel comfortable or they're saving the pay for stronger draft. Kasi wala nang Luna yung Boom eh. Wala nang Luna. Wala nang pay. So ang pwede na lang ipantapat na jungle na safe is the Augran. Pero kung gusto nila, parang nakita ko Ukyo eh, parang secret. Low-key counter pick. So the Boom Esports gonna ban the pay. They're gonna get the Dharma for themselves. First pick para sa kanila. Na-open na rin siya kasi paubos na ang mga hero. Pero wait lang, Mai is open ha. So, Boom Esports, they're comfortable giving the Mai and Blacklist will take it for themselves. Well, yung Dharma naman, meron siyang crowd control for the Mai, so they feel confident. And siguro meron pa naman sagot. Problema, wala nang U1 ng Boom. Pero meron pa naman silang mga pwedeng gamitin. Uy, Arlie! Holy shit, may Arlie pa pala. Wow, strong first 2 picks by Black. Ayun na mga S-tier picks. Anong pang-counter ng Boom para dito? Ang sagot nila, crowd control. They're gonna get the Zhangfei for themselves. So they need to counter this early game pressure. Kasi Mai Arlie, napakalakas. And Consort U, ayun na nga ang isang pwede lang gamitin sa Mai. Ay, actually, para sa Arlie. Yung Mai yata, tatagos pa rin yung skills niya dun eh. So interesting Consort angle para sa Boom. But, if Boom Esports win this, napakalaking bagay. And dahil nakita yung Zhangfei tsaka Dharma, that's gonna be a Zhuangzi for Blacklist to counter the double CC. Big pick para sa Black. Okay, I like Blacklist draft so far. Consort, I'm not convinced. Against the early, maybe. Pero as a team, we'll see. Kasi wala. Ano pa ba pwede niya nang gamitin doon? Oy, lag! Ayun na, Lee Sin will be banned for Black. Kasi dami nilang, kasi di pwedeng ulti ng Zhuangzi, ulti ng Lee Sin. Liang, hindi, wala nang may support na parehas. Boom Esports, ang ibaba nila, Clash Lane, as per usual. Guan Yu is out. Chami, meron pa siyang Byron kung gusto niya ilabas. If gusto nila ng Perma Prayo. Boom Esports, meron pa silang Augran. So, junglers are not yet taken. Blacklist, wala na silang Augran dito. So, Agudo will be banned by Black. I expected Black to go for the Agudo. Tapos baba nila Augran. Okay, Jing is open for both. Ano ba meron ng Black for top? Sansei. Chami has to use one exotic Clash Lane para di siya maubusan ng mga high prio heroes. I think binibait ng Boom yung Byron, no? Para 3 S-tier pick ang gagamitin. Uy, Charlotte is a good ban. So, nagkaubusan na naman. Yung pwedeng pantapat dito sa Dharma. So, pero Blacklist, meron pa silang Sansei. Kung gusto nila ng chill. Kaso naka-consort kaya di siya gagana. And Blacklist will go for the Benki. Double Neopets, Benki plus Zhuangzi. Okay. Mukhang in Golden Kite we trust so far para sa comp ng Blacklist. Boom Esports, marami pa naman silang options. Wala pa silang mid. Haino. Wow, really? Haino? Bago to sa pantapat sa May. Okay. O nga, nakita ko rin ginamit pantapat sa May. Actually, Kongming, Haino, even Milady. And ayan ang Jing ni Carl. Confident na pwede ilabas dito sa game. Wala sila masyadong hard CC panghawak sa kanya. May lang kung sakali. Last pick for Blacklist. Ano ang kanilang pipilian panlaban dito? They still need a Clash Lane. Magba-Byron ba sila? Magsa-Sansei ba sila? Or do they save a pick? Or isi-save pa nila yung pay Byron for another game? Umbrosa! Ayun na nga ang sagot ni Chami. Ngayon ko palang makita mag-Umbrosa. Pero I think they need a bit more damage. Kasi Zhuangzi Menki, napakasakit ng dalawa. Parang hindi sapat yung early lang na late game. So Umbrosa will be another damage dealer para sa kanila. Kaso nga lang, kayang-kaya i-second skill ni Consort yung burst ng Umbrosa. Okay. This game looks a bit even. They both have Boom more on the counter picks. Black more on the... Actually, both teams puro counter. They counter each other somewhat. I think it's the most even draft so far. But, if Boom wins this, mas maraming prio pick ginamit ng Black. May early yan. Ang Boom, ang ginamit na prio, Dharma. Okay, game number 3. This series is delivering as per usual. Boom versus Blacklist. Sobrang close lang to, guys. Anyone's game. Medyo magulo. Sa totoo lang, medyo magulo. Magulo na, it makes sense. Pero I think they have the same idea. Boom Esports is still the same, I think. Na scaling-wise, probably for Boom, front to back, as per usual. Pero Blacklist, they have the mobility, of course. So Joshi will be more on a support role. Tamang Menki, tank and chill muna siya. Meanwhile, Carl going for the explosive Jing. Level 1 trade. Kahit level 2, sakat pa din. Frenzy, no problem. Okay, good trade by Boom. Walang kwenta talaga kasi yung Zhuangzi. Magbabato lang ng tupa, pero cute naman skin niya. Neutral contest for both sides. Sino makakuha? Tamang pitik-pitik lang. Hatsuri with a melee form. Dragon, snipe, not enough. And that's gonna be camp for Boom. No deny for Black. So we'll see how this Mai goes, no? Kasi medyo mahihirapan siya sa mga targeting niya. Miggy, mahirap. Carl, mahirap. Well, actually, kaya ni Carl. Kailangan niya flashan siguro. Tatsuri, mahirap. May ulti. Dani, I think tumatagos yata skill ng Mai sa secondang consort, if not, I'm not mistaken. So, siguro si Dani, pwede niyang huliin. And then tong si Draw, syempre hindi. Pag may Mai, talagang pupili ka lagi na makunat. Pero dito si Chami, naipit. Mamamatay kaya siya? Hindi pa siya level 4, so wala pa siyang resurrection. Wala pa siyang bonus HP with the ulti. And he will just flash out. Dragon though, Just Chi, di sila papayag na maabusi si Chami ng ganun. But they're gonna be a bit too late. Wala sila maaabutan. And boom. 1-for-1 flash traded for both Clash laners. So expect another gank dito. Pero wait lang, the Dragon, nag-iinit. Tamang pitik lang kay Tatsuri. Kaso 2v1. Recovery being used. Or nakuha niya yung Prutos, di ka napansin. And here comes the usual, the Blacklist aggression versus the Boom stability. Kaya ba butasin ng Blacklist ang lineup ng Boom? Marami silang self-peel. Consort, di niya kailangan ng tulong. Lilikod lang siya, papana-pana, second skill pag nalapitan. Zhuangzi, big pick dito para sa Dharma para Zhangfei. If on point si Chaz, dapat ma-neutralize niya yung dalawang hero ng Boom. Low-key, parang nangyari 3v4. With the perfect ultimate by Chaz. But if Boom gets to force the Zhuangzi ult, then it's gonna be very good para sa kanila.
And also to add on is to make sure that they get as many members to do that gold sharing, right? This is where they actually
blue buff. Carl going for the steal. Meron siyang smite. He will secure it. Sabay out. Easy peasy. Dash in, smite, dash out. Alam kasi nila Menki. Wala siyang pang... Uy! Ang sakti Carl. Tinusok lang si Dragon. Lugi ka sa poke, no? So Dragon's gonna be in 30 seconds. Mid lane priority. Pipilitan ng Blacklist. Dadaanan sa kunat. And Golden Kite looking for the trade. Frenzy forcing the flash out of Dani. Okay. Good trade. Bot side though. Si Carl. Lumalaban. Hindi. Si Chaz lang. I think nag-ulti na rin si Chaz. Meanwhile dito sa taas si Miggy. Caught out of position. Pero may naman siyang flash. Tatsuri tamang ambag, bantay lang. Medyo mahina pa Hino sa early. Kailangan niya mag-scale. So Dragon's trying to look for a play. Kaso wala pa siyang makita. Tyrant's gonna be spawning. So Blacklist, I think they want to contest this. Ayan na, nagtitipi na lahat. Just Chi nagsastack ng passive. Zhangfei. Ooh, nice chunk dito para kay Draw. 1/4 HP gun. Starting the objective. Carl can go for the steal. First skill smite. And that's gonna be secured by Chaz with a double smite on Blacklist. Flashing in, Chami will take out Miggy. Mamamatay na rin si Dani. Oh my goodness, explosive team fight win. And that's gonna be a one-sided victory for the Blacklist. And that's what they want. They want to force the team fights. Ang dami nilang dives sa backline. May Umbrosa. May tawag dito, Menki. May Mai. And tapos si Dani, kaka-flash lang niya kanina. Kaya pag nalapitan siya, hindi sapat yung second skill para mabuhay. Good punish by Blacklist. At yan yung hinahanap nila. They need a good lead. Kahit meron silang early for the late game, parang hindi siya sapat na mag-isa lang siya. Wala bang replay dyan? Nakita ko tinignan ko yung Tyrant eh. So kahit may Jing yung Boom, even though na mas malakas yung smite secure ng Jing, may double smite naman ng Black. So if they are able to perfectly use their double smite, then there should be no problem. Okay, dito naman, Dragon, tamang pitik lang kay Tatsuri. Meron naman siyang ult, kaya walang pakialam. Ultimate being used. Chami out of position with the ultimate. Is it gonna be enough? Tamang pitik-pitik lang, and he's gonna be able to survive. Dragon is here with the Tyrant buff. Nandito na rin si Just Chi. Iipitan niya si Carl. Wala siyang ulti, pero mayroon naman siyang dash. Worst case scenario, pwede siya bumalik sa isa. Tamang kite lang ulit. And good micro. Boom able to escape kasi the tower in danger. So Blacklist, nagro-rotate na sila. Chami, mukhang magtitipi sa baba. Hindi siya papayag ng trade. Kaso wala siya buhay. Oof! Dani with the dash in with the ulti. Is it enough? Hindi pa sapat. Recovery being used. Draw has the ulti. Pero wala ng wave. Hindi nila mababasag yung tore. Meanwhile, nabasag na yung top side ng Boom Esports. First tier tower. First blood tower going to Blacklist. Boom Esports, wala silang nahanap na trade. And Dani will be using the flash once again. Miscalculating na hindi niya kaya i-burst agad yung Brosa ng basta-basta. So far, Blacklist are ready with a big lead. Pinipilit yung Tore, Chami, dead ba sa basher. At ito, problema sa Consort, hindi siya nakakatakot eh. No? Hindi nakakatakot yung auto-attack ng Consort kumpara sa mga ibang marksman. Tapos si Just Chi, tamang trabaho lang. Di ko kailangan magbuhat sa game na to. Ang dami namin carries with Chami, with Golden Kite, with Dragon. Kayo na bahala. I will save my carry pick for next game. Meanwhile, I think what Boom wants to do is just scale. I think mid-game yung pinakamahinang phase nila kasi wala pang item yung Jing Haino. They need Jing Haino to be able to dish out damage. Kasi Dharma is kinda shut down this game, not gonna lie. Wala siyang ma-ulti dito. Early tsaka Mine, napakahirap pahuliin yun. Kung sakaling mahuli niya, may Zhuangzi. So, very good picks by Blacklist to neutralize the Zhangfei Dharma. Siguro gagawin nila na Zhangfei counter-engage. Rather engaging. Pro-protectan lang nila yung si Tatsuri tsaka si Dani from all of the poke. Okay, Golden Kite, tinutuloy tier 2. Medyo malayo pa. May ulti out. Pero walang... Oh, malayo. Free chunk sa tower. Meanwhile, buhay pa yung tier 1 bot ng Blacklist International. Okay, Dragon. Si Carl, nice boost check. Chami cutting the wave. Alam ni Chami na walang makakapatay sa kanya. Ito yung maganda sa Umbrosa no? Pwede ka maging greedy kasi mayroon ka namang ulti. Red buff invade, mong ibibigay agad ng boom. Alam nila, di pa kaya ng boom. Ang pinaka pinaglalaban ng boom ngayon si mid tier 1 Di mabasag. O ilang mabasag, bot tier 2, top tier 2, wala kaming pake. Huwag lang mabasag yung mid tier 1 kasi pag nabasag yung mid tier 1, madali na ma-flankan yung mga carries ng boom. Tignan mo, halos full HP pa. Oh, blue buff invade, Justy, Carl, both no smite. Chami with the ulti, pisa na lang kanyang buhay. Mahabol kaya? Hindi. Pero Blacklist should have the numbers advantage. Tatsuri with the ulti. Tamang poke lang ulit. Dragon. Oh! Counter engage by Draw. With the ulti si Dragon with the flash out. Golden Kite. Napitikan si Tatsuri dito sa gilid. Pero 1 HP. Carl going in onto Chaz. Is it worth it? Kailangan niya makapag-dash out. Pero wait lang. Medyo makulit siya. Wala. Mamamatay pa rin siya. Miggy with the flank. Justy. Not the best target that he wants. Pero Justy goes in. Physical immunity by Danny. And that's gonna be a 3-for-1 exchange. Or 2-for-1 in favor of Blacklist. At mababasag nila yung mid. Ayan ang pinakamasakit. Unless ma-defend ni Miggy. Second skill, is it gonna be enough? Napakunat ang minions. Op with a TP by Dragon. TP ba yun? Oh my goodness. Namatay si Miggy dito. Chami who has the ulti. Mapapatay kaya ni Danny. Wala na siyang mana for the defense. And at least, the death pa rin nila mid. In exchange for Miggy's life, Tyrant will be taken by Blacklist. And this might be a snowball para sa kanila. Not gonna lie. 5k gold lead. That is the lead that they want. With this 5k gold lead, pwede na sila maging aggressive. Invade nila lahat ng buffs. Ipitin na yung Jing. I think at this point, Miggy, kailangan niya bigay lahat ng farm para sa Jing, pati Haino. Kasi wala siya masyado. Nullified na siya based sa lineup
Itemization by Chess. He's not even caring about Tatsuri here. He's going for a full physical defense build. Already has
5k gold lead. Dragon with a wave clear. Mid lane. Okay, the only thing that's going well for Boom is buhay pa rin yung tier 1 mid. But Blacklist, if I know, they're gonna invade every buff at this point. But Boom can still kite on their tower. Kasi meron pa sila mid tier 1. Will it be smited? Nakuha ni Justy. Ulti out by Tatsuri. Chami with the ulti. Top side, may lumalaban. Carl getting 1 HP. Dragon, isang dash na lang. Wala. Justy 3-man ulti. What an engage. Pero Miggy nakapasok siya sa backline. But it's not enough. Pamamatay si Miggy dito. Danny wala. Second skill. Triple kill by Golden Kite onto the early. But it's gonna be a 3-for-2 exchange. Lumalaban pa rin ang Boom. The biggest reason ba't lumalaban pa yung Boom kasi meron pa sila mid tier 1. Pwede sila mag-kite lagi doon. And even with a 5k gold lead, no? Kita mo yung power ng Boom. The kiting power, especially with the Haino. But the enhanced Tyrant, makukuha na ng Black. Walang bawi yung Boom kasi patay pa si Carl. Hindi nila matatrade yung Overlord. So this is gonna be a good fight for Blacklist. I think they still win the overall battle. Kahit even yun, medyo even yung na-tradean. Grabe, hero plays by both teams. Natulak ni Miggy si Chami, 1 HP na lang. Wala kailangan niya mag-ulti early kasi walang kwenta naman yung ulti niya mamaya Pero dito, it look good for Boom, no? Kaso the ulti by Justy, si Miggy nakapasok sa likod. Nasuntok-suntok niya. Kaso si Golden Kite untouched. Ayun, dash in si Idol, Salo-salo lang niya yung mga bawas. Pero muntik pa rin si Golden Kite doon. So pagalingan na lang pumindot. Carl is not yet that strong Kailangan pa niya ng konting item. Actually, silang dalawa ni Tatsuri, konti pa. Kaso will Blacklist give them the time to scale? Ayun na, mid tower. Pina-force na, mababasag na rin yung mid tier 1. Justy gonna go in. Migit has to dash out. Immunity by Danny. And Blacklist will just perma-steal all of the blue and red buff. It's the sakal portion for Blacklist. When will Boom? Kailan kaya makakapalag ang Boom? Siguro antayin na nila mawala muna yung Tyrant. 3 items sa si Carl. Master Sword is completed. Big item, anti-heal na rin para kay Tatsuri. Okay, medyo masakit na rin yung Jing, ano nila. Jing Haino. They have the tools. They can try to fight, but they need Blacklist to go in. Boom cannot engage kasi may Zhuangzi. Or if mag-engage sila, dapat wala yung Zhuangzi. So the best way for Boom to win is kapag yung Blacklist yung nag-engage, tapos nakapag-kite sila. But Blacklist, they're just gonna play it by the book. But kaya yung Boom, draw. Has the smite, can try to go for the steal. Hindi, masyado na malayo. Chami half HP though. Dragon, tamang boomerang lang sa gilid. Ultimate being used ulit. Red buff, ayan na. Blacklist, they want to steal the red. They have the Overlord. Carl wants to get it as soon as possible. Kaso wala, timer's done. He has to give Justy with the ult. Medyo makunat siya. And wala, they just have to go back. Boom Esports at this point. It's the AFK session para sa kanila. Pero they have the lineup to wave clear. Ang dami na lang wave clear. They have Jing, they have Haino, they have Consort. Ang dami na lang clear sa minions. So Blacklist, what they want to do is just ult YOLO in. Napakakunat ang kanyang. Lamang yung kasi sa Jing, oh. Napakayaman yung kanyang main key. Pwede siya mag-ulti in, tas tangke-tangke lang eh. Antay lang nila yung mga mini dragons. Ulti in tapos zone lang. Okay, Dragon being slowly taken down. Bot tier 3 tower, very low. Malaking Overlord or malaking Dragon. Oh, yan na nga, binabackdoor na. Tamang pitik lang. Hinayaan lang yung Overlord mag-push sa taas. Ayun na, tamang shove lang. Big Dragon on the way. Boom wave clear. Draw has ulti just in case. Worst case scenario. Chami dead ba sa basher? Pinush na lang. Finors. And that's gonna be the first tower down. Both side though, mababa na ng Torre. Mababasag kaya? Nabasag ng Dragon na mag-isa. 2 towers down. That's very good for Blacklist. Overlord, wala man lang Tyrant. Nakadalawang Torre. And they got nothing in exchange. Wala man lang namatay. Walang casualty. And Tyrant should be free para sa Blacklist. Kasi walang namatay. Si Golden Kite, item lock na with the ominous premonition last item. Giving more armor. Hindi na siya mababurst ng Jing tsaka Dharma. Si Danny, 3 items pa lang, oh. 3 items pa lang yung Consort. Yung early item lock na. Same with the Mankey. Oh my god. Pag yung Mankey ahead sa Jing, yikes. All of the members of Blacklist are giga ahead of their counterparts. I think this is gonna be the most one-sided game. Nag-umpisa yun sa sa first Tyrant. One team fight is what Blacklist needs to just win the game. Not a fan of this Consort. Usually gagamitin naman yan sa long eh. Kaso nag-long na kasi ang Blacklist. Nag-long na yung Black. Dapat doon sila nag-concert sa game 1. Feel ko lang. Anyway, ulti in by Justy. Basag na lahat ng Torre. They have the Tyrant buff. Hainos trying to go with the wave clear. Pero dito sa taas, Chami has the ult. Ultimate being used by Draw. Ginamit na lang sa Zhuangzi. Chaz getting chunked pretty low. Okay, the Haino poke is doing it. They have the only heal with the fountain. And they deny the first Blacklist push. Will there be a round number 2? Sage Sanctuary completed by Golden Kite. And Boom Esports. I've seen this before. This is the last but the hardest step para sa Blacklist. Closing out the game with Mai Shiranui. Dito sila lagi nagsa-struggle. At dito lagi nakakabawi yung Boom. Tuwing may comeback yung Boom, laging may gamit ng Black. And they do have the wave clear with the Haino. Lumalakas yung pagtusok niya, the more minions. Kapag maraming minions, kinikilig na yung Haino, guys. Justice now item lock as well. Chami is also item lock. Yung hindi na lang item lock, yung roam ng Black. Draw. Trying to force his ult. Looking for the positioning. Oh my god, nag-choke ang kanyang pagcast. Okay lang yan, may Zhuangzi. Might as well, diba? Might as well. Same scenario lang naman. Ganun din mangyayari. It's okay. Ang gusto lang ng Boom Esports is makapag-farm under the tower. At least at this point, hindi natataba yung Blacklist. So Boom Esports, they just need to scale a bit more. And maybe they can find that crucial fight. Both side, may nahuli dito si Miggy. Chami with the Sage Sanctuary. Nagamit niya, has to flash out. And that's a big win para sa Boom. They burn the Sanctuary, no flash Umbrosa. But here comes the next. I think, kapag na-hold ng Boom to, winnable. Si Golden Kite, oh! Wala! Napatay! Na-burn yung kanyang Sage Sanctuary. Paano namatay yun? The Hino is doing work, pero si Dragon di siya papayag. Tatsuri with the ultimate. At nakabalik siya. And Blacklist, they're not in position. Tatsuri, dashing in. Yun lang, is that a mistake? That is a big mistake. Wala siya na siyang ulti, but dito. Kyle gets a assassination dito para kay Dragon. Chami gets a double kill. Justy going in. Napakakunat, may Sage Sanctuary. Draw with the ulti, pero tower lock para sa Blacklist. Looking for the end, and they're gonna be able to secure it. Oh my goodness, that was close. That was close for Blacklist, no? I think Tatsuri medyo nag-init siya, nag-dash in siya para mag-poke. 2-1 for Black. Kung hindi yata nag-dash in si Tatsuri doon, kaya i-hold ng Boom yun eh. Okay guys, game number 4, Blacklist International versus Boom Esports. Salitan lang sila. So Boom Esports, I think they need to win this game kasi kapag nanalo Blacklist, they're gonna be placed in match point. And with this, Boom Esports, they choose the red side. Blacklist, nagamit na nila yung early. Meron pa rin pay Byron tong Black. So they're gonna ban the pay. Second ban for Blacklist. Meron din Dharma ang Black. They have the Dharma first pick. Okay, Blacklist are gonna ban the Aoyin. May, wala nang Mai. Oh, open ang Mai ah. Open ang Mai for Boom. So Tatsuri can take it. And Blacklist, they probably know this as well. So they're gonna start to cook some counters. So Luna's also banned. Okay, good Luna ban for Boom. So what is open for Black? Marami. They don't need to take the Dharma kasi di pwede makontest. If may maisip silang iba na contestable pick na pwedeng agawin. So they're just gonna take the Dharma for Chami. Of course, Boom Esports. Boom Esports, they still have Dolya, no? Oh, Guan Yu, early pick by Miggy. Okay. Tapata na. Augran is Augran available? Augran's available for Boom if ever. They also have Lam. So walang problema. I think Marksman ang contestable. If they can try to steal a Marksman pick. Marco P? Ayan na nga, Marco P. Ano pa ba meron ang Marksman? Feel ko marami ng Marksman na wala kay Golden Kite. Mapapa-flowbar na lang siya or show you eh. Usually pag ganun, usually mga ganun, show you yata eh. Ano, may Derenji pa. May Derenji pa pala. Derenji is okay. Kaso Guan Yu is annoying. So a lot of crowd control for Black. Boom Esports, they still have the Zhuangzi angle. Oh, Athena ni Chaz. Alam ko pinakita yata niya to eh. Ayun na nga. It's the Athena Rome. Okay, okay. Praktisado na to ng... Oy, Ganon mo is up though. Oh my G. That's a Ganon mo. Oh no, that's a hard counter for Athena. Kasi, the reason why Ganon mo is good into Athena, kasi pag nakakapatay yung Ganon mo, mas lalakas yung skill niya. Eh yung Athena, yung strat niya, magpapatay lagi. So pag namamatay yung Athena, kahit wala siyang gold na binibigay, nagkakaroon ng stacks tong Ganon mo. So that's a big pick for Boom. Kaya maganda Athena, mga R5 eh. O kaya pag may mid na yung kalaban. So Blacklist are gonna take out the Augran, yung mga pwede mangulit na jungler. Tanggal lason picks for both sides. I think that pag nag-Athena, gusto mag-carry pick yung Blacklist eh. Kaya binaban ng Boom Esports, Lam, what else? Lanling. What's that? Ano yung last pick? Last ban ng BAM? Flowborn yata yan eh, Flowborn Mage, no? Ooh, I like Boom lineup, guys. Medyo na debate yata yung Blacklist dun. But! Blacklist, they have the engage. They have the Chami Dharma. But so far, lineup is looking good for Boom. Si TG ay medyo nasa-stress na. Is this gonna be a Kongming jungle? They need to have a carry jungle. Or itatapat nila sa Ganon mo. Oo nga, Kongming jungle nga. The solo queue special. Yishin is gonna be the last pick. Okay, last pick for Boom. Ano pa ang kulang nila? Roam, Mosey, I think very good. Poke, disengage early game para panghabol dito sa Athena. Oof. Low-key, I think na-outdraft yung Black dito. But it's still the same theme. This entire series, it's still the same theme. Blacklist on the skirmish heavy lineup, Boom on the scaling lineup. So far, it's been a bit in favor of Black, but this game is no different. If Blacklist can get an early lead, lineup doesn't matter. Okay, game number 4. Blacklist versus Boom Esports. Blacklist with another aggressive early game composition. Boom Esports with a cool, calm, and collected scaling composition. Let's see kung paano maglalaro ang Blacklist dito. So ideally, gusto mangulit tong si Chaz. Ang maganda dito sa Athena, problema sa Agudo is wala siyang pang smite secure na skill. So Athena should outsmite the Agudo every time. Kaya na nga oh. Si Carl na nga, tignan mo, pinapull na niya lahat, nababaliw na. Smite fight will be taken by Chaz. At nandito na si Tatsuri. Gusto niya mag-cash out ng kanyang passive. Pero si Chaz, deadma, sa iyo ng blue. Binibait lang ni Carl yung smite. Para magamit na yung para walang contest sa blue. Kung napapansin mo, binibigay talaga kay Tatsuri para sa stocks. Pero si Chaz nabubuhay pa din. Ayan na, namatay na si kuya mo. So Carl, pagdadasalan yung red. I think bro is chilling. Di aabot yung Athena doon. Tamang buy time lang. So we'll see how Blacklist can make do with this. Kasi Tatsuri, para sa akin, one of his best. Or if not his best hero so far. So Chaz with another steal. So they want to give the kill to Tatsuri every time. Okay, take sa stock. This is gonna be one scary gunnan mo later guys. Isang tusok lang. May mawawala agad sa lineup ng Black.
Yeah, Jimmy won. I think he thought he was level 4. And he's like, I'm gonna go in. It's gonna be somebody's truth. I'm like, I'm not level 4. This is a feels bad man. This is awkward.
Okay, ayun na nga. And Chaz not able to do much, no? Parang namamatay siya na libre lang. Wala siya na-deny dito sa Agudo. Isang small camp pa lang na-deny niya. Oop, Golden Kite with a cleanse. It's gonna be a free camp for Carl. Chaz is alive once again. Tatsuri on the way. Hello. Hello, my stock. Oh, Chaz gets a small camp. Atas kaya siya or magpapangamatay? So Carl, kukunin niyo ba yung kill? Hindi, bibigay kay Tatsuri for another stock. Hindi ko lang alam kung ilang stocks yung gunnan mo per kill eh.
Now with that being said, they have managed to get 4 to Tatsuri. He's on a rampage. So that's gold value for him now, but only in this portion of the game.
Yeah, only at this point. I mean,
okay, bro is alive once again. Small camps pa lang na sa steal ni Chaz. Wala pa siya nakukuhang buff.
Not feeding, but not doing, I mean, he's sacrificing himself for vision.
So with that being said, there is a significant lead for Joshi, right? He has been completely silent, completely off the
Pero the good news is at least Joshi is farming for free. Gold is even. It's just the stocks is a bit concerning. Ay, naagaw yata ni Chaz yung red.
Clears the minion wave, and then he has to go and defend his jungle.
It's like a jail cell that follows you everywhere you go, right? You're stuck there. There's no escape.
Okay, I've never been to jail, so I don't really know if that's an actual thing, but
well, I haven't been as well.
Okay, Chami gets to fight Biggie with Joshi with ultimate, and that's gonna be a kill for Blacklist. That's gonna be their first kill. Meanwhile, Boom Esports, ipe-pressure na lang yung baba.
They have now 2 kills in comparison. No, they are 1 kill in comparison to the 5.
Tamang ikot lang. Carl looking for Chaz once again. Smited. Hindi ko lang kung sino nakakuha. And since wala yung ganon mo, kung kukunin muna ni Danny yung kill, thank you sa 20 gold. Hindi ko lang kung ilang gold na lang yung Athena. What it is. Dragon is about, Tyrant is about to spawn. 12 seconds. What is the plan for both squads? I think Boom are willing to give it kung kailangan. Hindi sila nang mamadali. Meron naman silang garden mo. Chaz is alive once again. Tamang bantay lang. Okay, mid lane push in favor of Boom pero hindi sila papasok. Tatsuri looking for the poke. Hinahanap yata si Chaz dito. Oops, not gonna connect. Chami's on the bot side. Tyrant being pulled but no one starting. Chaz going again onto Carl. Going for the blue buff invade. Meanwhile, Blacklist in-start na lang yung Tyrant. Buy time lang si Chaz. Ooh, nakuha niya yung blue. And mamamatay na nga si Carl dito. And Chaz goes down once again. And you want to give the kill to the Marco Polo at this point. It's okay. Wag lang saganan mo, guys. Yung Ganon mo kasi nakikinabang sa deaths ng Katina eh. Both side, being pushed once again. Maganda ang pag-push ng Blacklist ha. Partida, wala pa Athena doon. 1 HP na lang yung Torre. And Chami's here to fight. Makuha niya yung red. What a steal. Carl forced away. Wow, good deny by Blacklist. And now they have a, tignan mo, partida. 0-7 Athena, 1.5k gold lead. So Blacklist are playing the map way better. Kongming having the time of his life. Free farm pero Tatsuri poke. What the fudge? Muntik na golden kite 1 HP. Passive will be proc. Dash in by Danny. Flash out by Dragon. And Boom Esports. Big fight para sa kanila. Draw with the W ult. It's not enough. Di yata siya. Nabaga yata flash niya. Sayang. Gusto yata siya mag-flash sa kabila. Empty na lang. Wave clear will be cut. Boom Esports. They might be able to get the bot tier 1. Nakat na yung wave. Yup. Most likely mababasag na to. In exchange, si Chami free farm sa top. Migi has to cover the mid lane. Chaz, ginugulo si Tatsuri dito. Oh, mapatay niya! Oh my goodness. Pinatay na lang niya. Kaso magre-reset yata bounty ni Chaz dito. So is it the worth? I don't know. You could say it's worth. You could say it's not. But sabi ni Jazz, Deadma, bahala na. I think 100 gold na ulit siya, 120. Meanwhile, Chami though, umaabot na siya sa tier 2. Daming wave na deny ha. Deadma si Chaz. Pag kaya niya kunin yung kill, kukunin niya yung kill. And without the Ganon mo, walang wave clear itong Boom Esports. And so, I think it's giga worth. Natapatay si Tatsuri. Tignan mo nakuha ng block. Basag yung mid tower. Oh my goodness. Pabasag na yung top. Laking bagay yun na namatay yung Ganon mo dun. Red buff invade. Chaz, buying time ulit. Kung wala siyang pakil, kahit magka-stacks tong Ganon mo, Carl will get the kill, which is good. Hindi napunta sa Ganon mo. Eh, kapag patay naman yung Ganon mo, di na magagamit yung stacks niya, diba? 3k gold lead in favor of Blacklist despite a kill lead by Boom Esports. Item check. 2 items ang Kongming natin. Sa Vansrat yata. 3rd item. Dharma with 2 items with the boots of deafness. Who's this? Chaz is alive once again. Doing his Athena thing. Getting into small camps once again. Blacklist with a very comfortable 2k gold lead. Out-tempoing Boom this game so far. Ever since that team fight win. Actually, wala naman manalong team fight ang Black eh. Parang lang, nababaliw lang sila. Hindi, ever since namatay si Tatsuri. Ayan na, dahil wala ng tier 1 mid, tignan mo, sirang-sira yung pwesto ng Boom. Kaya kahit namatay, kakala mo maliit na lang na bagay na namatay si Tatsuri. If you look at the big picture, laking bagay yun. Kahit 200 gold, 300 gold lang yun. The tempo that Blacklist got. Tignan mo. Hindi na kailangan mangulit si Chaz kasi nag-invade na tong Blacklist. Just Chi with 7k gold, 1k GPM ang kanyang Kongming. Mas mayaman pa sa mayaman, men. With the Gojo skin. Chaz, okay lang. Deadma. Kukunin lang namin yung red nyo. Dragon has to flash though. I think Boom, they need to start something, no? Pero di makapag-siege comp yung Boom eh. Kasi maguguluhan lang nila si Chaz. Pili ko ang angle, pagpatayin lang muna nila si Chaz, tapos 1-4. Guhan nyo on the side, tapos 4-man strong. I think that's the best angle. Hindi maka-sneaky ang Boom na matinong, what you call this? Walang matinong team fight na setup ang magawa ng Boom. Masyadong magulo. At kapag magulo, lamang na lamang ang Blacklist. Top tier 2. Pinapoke na. Migi with a flank. Dash out. Wala sila na mahanap. Kailangan makapag-flank yata si Migi dito eh. Kasi, wala, tinatakbo lang sila ng block. Ayan. Mga ganyang pwesto ni Migi oh. Hanapin niya di Renji. Both side, mahuli. Okay, ayan na, forcing the flash. Migi trying to force a kill. Okay, oh, ganda. Yan ang gusto ko. Danny, napa-ulti na rin. Kaso it's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade. Not the best trade. And Blacklist are now here. Ultimate being used. 1-8. What the fuck? Busok. Basag ang mukha niya. And Chaz, 1 HP na lang. Nakapag-recovery pa ang Agudo. He's just gonna go down. But overall, this is gonna be... Hindi, wala pa. Wala pang enhanced objectives. Blue buff pa lang ang maagaw ng Black. And ayun na nga, pabasag na lahat ng Torre. But I think that's a good trade. Ano, and parang 2-4-2 lang yun. Namatay si Chaz. Doesn't matter. 2-4-2 trade when it comes to the carries. At ayun ang kailangan ng boom. Yung ginawa ni Miggy kanina. Ulitin niya ulit yun. Do it again. 10 seconds before the enhanced objectives. What is the plan?
And the effect is going to be much more damaging. Chami won. He has been able to consistently find the backline of Boom Esports.
Okay.
Get this Tyrant and they find the backline of Boom Esports.
Ini-start na yung Tyrant. Ayan na. Good flank by Miggy. Kaso na-spot siya ni Golden Kite. No flash tong Direnji ah. Oh wait lang si Miggy napabalik. Pero si Justin maganda rin yung flank niya. So they're gonna get the mid wave, top wave in favor of Black, bot wave in favor of Boom. But it's not that big. Yung ibibigay agad ng Boom. They can't find the angle eh. Miggy kailangan niya i-cover. Nung nag-cover ng top si Miggy, binigay agad nila yung Tyrant. Kahit mabilis yung Guan Yu, siguro 5 seconds lang kailangan ng Black para makuha yung objectives eh. So pagdating ng Guan Yu, tapos na or patay na yung Boom. Boom Esports are trying to look for the poke but they cannot find. They cannot find the poke angle. Blacklist are just all over the place. Hindi po mapayag yung Blacklist na front to back. Tignan mo si Justin, nasa gilid lagi. Uzi stun will connect but it's not enough. Blue buff gonna be contested. Nice stun again by Dross, mighted by Justy. He's just gonna go out. Golden Kite pushing the top side together with Chaz. Tatsuri clearing the wave. Okay, the wave clear is still alive. Ano item ni Tatsuri? Alam ko yun yung parang Seraphs, no? So tower will be going down. And Boom cannot find the angle. But they just need one. I think Boom Esports, they just need one team fight to win. And mababawi agad nila lahat ng pinaghirapan nila. It's just so hard. For now.
We're gonna go into this one as well. Blacklist International. I mean, look, this wild growth. It's got to deal with the minions. Chaz is over the wall.
Oy! Who's this? Going in, Chaz. Zoning out. Lishin ulti. Draw 1 HP. Tatsuri with a shield. They're gonna take the tower topside though. Golden Kite with a kite. Oh god, Daddy goes down. Boom Esports, they tried to look for the flank but wala, it's too strong. Blacklist are too strong. They cannot. They tried. Chami 1 HP, Golden Kite nasa gilid lang. The only one alive left is wala, it's an ace. Inaantay lang yung minions. Ipupush lang ni Chami yung wave. Golden Kite tinangke na, deadma. Second skill for the move speed. And that's gonna be game number 4 for Blacklist. Ooh, Boom Esports. It looked good, no? It looked good in the drafting phase, but they're just getting outplayed para sa akin in this entire series. Boom Esports need to change the formula a bit. They're going too much on the scaling side. Hindi sila umaabot sa scaling potential. 3-1 Blacklist currently on match point. But usually the last point is always the hardest point. Kung naalala nyo, first ano tawag dito? PKL. First PKL. Ito rin yung nangyari. Blacklist were up 3-1 against Boom. Tapos napako na sila sa 3. Boom Esports were able to win 3 in a row. Will this happen once again? Kaya hindi kayo pwede makampante kahit lamang kayo 3-1. Lalaban at lalaban yung Boom and they have been in this position before. Kaya picks and bans, Arlie will be out for Black. Boom Esports, I think they have to auto-ban the pay until Ultimate Battle. It's too strong at this point. Parang namimigay ka ng libreng panalo kapag ibibigay mo na yung pay. Okay, Arlie long ban for Black, double marksman. Boom Esports, they still have the Mai Shiranui for Tatsuri. Don't remember, naganan mo si Tatsuri nung nakita yung Athena. So double jungle bans for Boom, double marksman ban for Black. First pick, Lady Zen. Ooh. Oo nga, may Augran pa kasi yung Boom eh. So inunahan na ng Black kasi pwede gawin ng Boom is Augran Lady Zen. And alam nila na magmamay na tong si Tatsuri with the auto lock. They have no choice. They have to Mai. Ipapares ba nila ng, ayun, ng Lady Sun is good. Okay. Deny pick yan. Very good pick para sa Boom so far. Blacklist, what do they still have? Meron pa silang Byron. Ilalabas kaya nila? Hindi, Guan Yu. Guan Yu muna. Oh, may Guan Yu pa pala si Chami. The OG Guan Yu. What is the marksman for Black though? Flowbar na lang natitira eh. So they're just gonna get a lot of tanks para manalify itong Mai Shiranui. Ida-drop nila yung Pryo ni Golden Kite. Mapapakoyi na lang siya. Mayen is open for Miggy. Ayan na. A lot. Ito mga power picks ng Boom. Ayan na yung mga buffs sila oh. Kanilang band ambassadress. So Agudo ban for Boom. Blacklist. Triple jungle ban so far for Boom, no? Tatanggalin nila yung, ano yan, Flowborn, no? Flowborn is out. Hindi. Flowborn tank yata eh, no? Oo nga, Flowborn tank yata yan. Concert U also out for Boom. Concert U talaga, maganda sa, ano, no? May. I'm a bit confused. Ayun na, Augran is a good ban for Black. Ayaw niya mag-Augran, kami na lang. Tatanggalin na namin. So Boom Esports will opt for the Dune. Actually, mas maganda Menki, pero Dune yan para deny pick sa Black. Since Blacklist cannot play Menki anymore. So, just has to play something new. Maybe... Ay, may Marco Polo pa pala. Oo nga pala, yung Boom yung nag-Marco Polo last game. So, Marco Polo still up. Meron pa ng Pixie. Oo nga, I think Marco Polo... Ayun na, fade. I was about to say fade. Naistorbo kasi ako sa Marco Polo eh. Ako, akala ko ibaban ko Marco Polo over Concerts. Sa bagay, kasi lamang naman yung Marco Polo sa lane eh, sa Lady Sun. Ayun na. It's the old school Ming Lady Sun. Eh, very strong comp by Boom. Not gonna lie. Blacklist, it's same. It's always the same theme. Pero at least they have the Mai for the early game. They have the Mayen. Lady Sun Lady Sun Ming, El Classic para sa late game, Mai for the early game, Dune for the early game. Blacklist, they're literally all in. Lahat sila papasok. Well, bukod sa Lady Sun, but of course, tagastan lang naman siya. Okay, early game for Black, late game for Boom. Okay, game number 5. Match point for Blacklist International. Will Blacklist be able to close out the series and secure the upper semis, or will Boom be able to prolong with the Mai Tatsuri? Ayun na nga, speaking of, palong-palo na with the 2-man mid. Looking for the early invade, lalo na fade. Oh my god, ang lakas ng invade ng Boom. Ngayon lang napansin. Dune Mai? I mean, Dune Lady Sun? That's an inside invade against fade. Very good early game for Boom. Ngayon ko lang napansin yung lineup nila. Good level 1 play para mapunish yung fade. Walang kwenta tong fade. Kaso nga lang, si Chami ay nakapag-lane Pryo. Good red buff. 2 buffs out for Boom. So for now, ang gagawin ni Dragon, lilish niya si Just Chi para makahabol. Danny, oh, kinuha niya yung red. Kasi may red na si Carl. So kukunin na lang niya para palong-palo yung kanyang Lady Sun. So in Danny we trust for Boom Esports. Well, actually may Tatsuri din naman. Danny, actually, wait lang. The triple threat pala sila. Danny, Tatsuri, Miggy. So Blacklist have the tools. Well, based sa ano, no? Based sa playstyle ko, I always like the lineup of Boom. Pero Blacklist is just sobrang daming X-Factor eh. Ang lakas sila manggulat. Bigla na lang kayo matatalo sa teamfight na di nyo alam bakit. Oh, bot side, Golden Kite. Pinipitik, nag-iinit. Tatsuri though with the recovery. 1 HP na lang, buti nakatakas pa siya. Oh my goodness. Nakastun pala si Golden Kite doon. The classic Marco Polo. Di niya kailangan mag-cleanse. Deadma. Kaya pala. Oh, ayan na si Chami though with the response. Carl has the passive to the lifesteal. Makapag-lifesteal kaya siya. Second skill. Ang daming knock-up. Di siya pinalaro. And that's gonna be first blood for Blacklist International. What a roam by Chami. Bayad na bayad yung kanyang pag-ikot dito. Kahit mawalan siya ng isang CS, no problem. 1 CS for 1 kill, I'll take that any time of the day, sabi ng Black. Draw with no flash, Tatsuri with no flash. Medyo naboset na yung early gameplay na ginawa ng Boom. Bawing-bawi na yung Black with that play. I think what Boom wanted to do is to just keep pressuring Blacklist, kaso nabaliktad na eh. Dapat, I feel ko kung ako yung Boom, i-invadin ko yung red, second red. Pero dahil sa nangyari, wala, ang sira na yung plano. Ayun na, nakahinga na yung fade. Golden Kite, kailangan na lang mag-chill. Mag-first kill lang siya. And, yun na, Boom Esports. Wala na, ano natin plano. Bosset na yung plano, guys. Back to regular lane. Di na kami mag-mid. Di na kami makapag-invade. Oh, si Miggy though, medyo may asim. Wait lang, mamamatay yata siya with a passive. Ulti, bam, patay. Boom Esports. What's happening? Medyo nawawala sila sa synergy, no? Blacklist are finding the angles. Danny with the ult trying to poke but it's not enough. Pipitikin lang yata yung shield. It's gonna be yes, one shield down. 20 seconds before the objectives. But kahit na down yung Boom, it's not that big. Usually mga 2k gold lead lagi Blacklist eh, kahit wag ganyan. Pero kahit 2 kills yung Blacklist, it's almost even. So Carl is doing good on the jungle department. Okay, Tyrant is now up. Dragon with a combo. Medyo makunat yung Dune. Tyrant being started. Mais on the way. Just Chi, wala. Di niya i-contest. Not even gonna try the steal. And that's gonna be first Tyrant for Boom. And they're gonna equalize the gold. Okay, balik na naman tayo sa normal. Back to the even game. Stand by Carl. Chami with the rotation. Miggy behind. At tamang atras lang. Blacklist, they don't wanna fight on a 5v5. Kasi feel ko lugi sila. But wait, the Lady Zen doing work. Just Chi gets caught! Nice catch dito by Tatsuri with a flash. Chami, madadamay ba? Hindi. There we go. Finally, gumana na rin yung Mai. Big win. Kasi maagaw din nila yung blue. Ang ganda pag naagaw nila yung blue ng Fade kasi skill dependent yan. Carl will smite it for free. Danny will take the blue. Ipa-funnel talaga nila yung Lady Sun. And if you look at the gold, it's not that big. 200 lang lamang ng Lady Sun. Expected ko mga 8 pa 1k na eh. So the Golden Kite's also doing good. Okay, dive will happen. Hindi. May Lady Zen para cover. Carl, tamang buy time. At mababasag ba yung bot? Tamang pitik lang. Auto attack. And that's gonna be first tower for Boom. Okay, tempo is back on the members of Boom. Boom are very happy with what's happening right now. I think Blacklist, they could still win, but they just need to scale a bit more. Especially with the Fade.
And Boom Esports are out there like a thick as thieves.
Yeah, you know what? I think the challenge here for Boom right now is
1k gold lead for Boom. They have the Lady Sun Ming. Late. Ang gagawin ng Blacklist siguro, try nila yung one-shot yung Lady Sun eh. They have the Guan Yu for the Lady Sun. So, talagang no? What's the term? Sugal. Sugal ginawa for both teams. Blacklist, sinugal nila yung Fade into a strong early. Boom Esports, sinugal nila Lady Sun Ming into a Guan Yu. Into a dive comp. Lian po Guan Yu Fade. Actually, Marco Polo din. Okay, Blacklist will get the blue. Boom Esports, they want to contest this blue. Let's see what's gonna happen. Dragon, face check. Nice chunk. Okay, Tatsuri's in the side. Dragon nasa good position ha. Pag may nakapag-ulti siya, laking ang sikip niyan. Same with Tatsuri. Ultimate for Just Chi. And maago ni Carl. Nice smite by Carl. Ulti smite yata dapat ni yun eh. Just Chi kaso di sapat. But free tower, no? Blacklist, hindi sila makalapit dito with a heavy melee lineup. Kaya napakasaya ang buhay ni Danny. Ang kailangan lang iingatan ni Danny, wala silang snap engage. Yung Lian po lang mag-ulti tas biglang flash. Kaso pag nakita mo tumalo na yan, alam mo na eh. Pinaka hard CC nila siguro, flash stun ng Lady Sun. Pero kahit yan, may delay pa din eh. Ooh, nice poke by Miggy getting just to 1/4 HP. Carl is in the side. Tamang vision lang para sa team niya. Di niya kailangan ng pera. Di na niya kailangan mag-farm. Ibibigay lang sa Lady Sun. And Tyrant's gonna be up in 40 seconds.
efficient
Patience is a
jungler,
key, sabi
right?
ni
And
Carl.
this is a scary moment if you're thinking about
Bigay
it. I
lahat
mean,
ng farm
only
sa
up
Lady
1K
Sun.
over
Now 1K
Carl,
gold up
but if you're looking
with
at this
2 items.
overall piece,
Same sila ng Marco Polo.
6.1 is far ahead right now.
In front of
Guan Yu,
that's going to be a big
hindi na
mark
siya
of
yung
success.
top.
But
Going for the mid lane. 3-man strong Boom Esports looking to siege the tower.
he's getting poked down.
Blacklist, papansin nila to. Di nila gusto ibigay ng libre. Red buff is also up. Carl starting the red buff. Mababasag yung Tori. Hindi. Makuha ba yung red buff? Mukhang hindi din. Ultimate by Just Chi will secure it for himself.
Okay, but they have a little bit of time.
10 seconds before the next Tyrant, but it's still the baby Tyrant, so good for both squads. Not that important. Tatsuri's in the side though, kasama yung Lady Sun. Danny, big shoes to fill this game. Kung ibibigay na lang ng black to, Boom Esports, they're happy to take this for free. No contest, free objective is free. And now, approaching the 2K gold lead. Mababasag din yung tower. Okay, for the first time this series, Blacklist looking a bit lost, no? Wala silang mahanap na angulo. So they're gonna take the split push route. 1-4. Pa-side lane lang nila fade. Kaso kahit fade, ang daming mobility yung Boom eh. So kahit fade ginagamit mo, may chance pa na mahuli. Chami though, 1 HP. Uy, oh, the boomerang. What a dodge. What a sidestep by Chami. But all the towers will be going down. Blacklist International, they want to look for a team fight but they can't find the angle. Pa 3K gold lead na yung Boom. Looking very comfortable this game para sa kanila. They have a lot of key picks in this game. Mayen. They don't want to risk. They have to use it para meron pang next game kung sakali. Kasi game 7 reset naman eh, ultimate battle. So Boom Esports, they want to play for the ultimate battle. Blacklist, they want to finish it before it reaches game 7. So they have 2 games. This game still winnable and they have the entire of next game. Ayun na. Tatsuri gets the catch onto the field but it's not. Hindi niya natulak. Nakatalon yata. Oh my god, frozen for 10 years pero Dun will still be alive for 1 HP. Chami's on the side. Miggy, not the best target that he wants pero nice stun dito para sa Blacklist. Getting a kill onto 2 mem. Okay, 1-for-1 3. Justy! Nakapasok siya sa likod. The Lady Sun goes down. At kapag patay ang Lady Sun, doon nagtatapos at nahahanap na naman ng butas yung Blacklist. And this is also perfect timing. Bakit? Kasi meron ng objectives. Kakaspod lang. Boy si Carl para mag-contest. Tatry niya maghanap ng steal. W smite sabay ult out. Pero wala siyang vision. Nag-aantay lang ng timing. Ultimate will secure. Just Chi, binigay na lang yung Tyrant. Carl has nothing to do kasi naka-tank duty siya for today's game. Lahat ng carry heroes nagamit niya. Luna, Pei, Jing. Meanwhile, Just Chi, kompleto pa yung kanyang carry champ pool. Op! Ano ba nangyari dito? Paano namatay si Danny? It looked good, no? Kasi nabuhay yung Dun, 1 HP. Si Miggy nga lang medyo nag-overextend. Nakala niya kaya niya mabuhay pero ganda ng stun doon. Chami tsaka si Dragon. Paano namatay si Golden Kite! Wow! What a play by Golden Kite. The solo Q special, ulti stun. Beautiful. Pero Overlord will be taken by... At least nakuha ng Overlord. Nakuha ng Boom yung Overlord. So kahit pa paano, 1-for-1 trade kaso isa-sacrifice nila yung mid. And now, Blacklist. They found the angle again. They found the angle once again. As usual.
But Joshi, Blacklist, all the different members, the 5 members from Blacklist, they don't want to.
Lagi silang nakakahanap ng gulat factor. Tatsuri though, not the best target. They do not want to catch Chaz, but if they can kill Chaz, why not? Wala, dami niyang dash. Op. Aray, si Dun. Lumalambot na yun Dun, guys. Oy! Chami. Binagsakan. Oh, si Miggy! Napalayo ang kanyang pagsipa. Oh my goodness, he's in big trouble. And that's gonna be a Chaz ulti YOLO with the Marco Polo. Wow! What a play! Grabe si Chaz Dun. Yung huling ng ulti, tiwala sa kampi yung mga ganun eh. Guys, mamamatay ako dito. Pero may mahuli yung 3. Tapos si Golden Kite. Ganda ng synergy. Endable na yata to. Carl, full HP. Wait, DC ba siya? Hala, binigay na lang niya? Huh? Oh my G, tilted. And that's gonna be Blacklist securing the win, 4-1. Walang reverse sweep na mangyayari dito for today's video. And the fans are happy. The people are happy. And that's gonna be Blacklist moving to the semis. Boom. Di pa naman tanggal ang Boom. They still have the lower bracket. Di ko lang alam kung sino yung makakalaban nila. But yeah, I think Blacklist are just the better team overall. Boom Esports. Wala, it's just, wala, mas malakas talaga. I think the drafts are not that bad for Boom, no? It's just that, grabe. Lamang sa pindutan yung Black eh. Ang daming nilang nakikitang ano eh. Angle? Mga angle na di mo mapapansin. Kahit behind sila pa rin nag-engage pag may nakitang butas. Kaya ang ating pambato ng Pilipinas, sana umabot kayo sa top 4. Sana umabot kayo sa mall event natin. Anyway, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching and peace out. Ciao, ciao. Bye.